task is to give a short presentation in front of a medium-sized crowd, maybe 30 or 40 people. And this presentation is going to have some profound effects on your life. Maybe in your academic career or your professional career. Maybe it's a final or a presentation in front of some executives or some high-powered individuals. So you know that you've really got prepared. And that's what you do. You prepare and you memorize and you feel really confident with what you have. And then the day of the presentation comes. It's your time to speak. You walk up to the front of the stage and you think to yourself, man, I hope I don't trip. That would really suck. And then you start thinking, man, how else can I mess up? What if I mess up? And then you turn around and everyone's looking at you and it hits you like a bullet. This nervousness in your stomach, your palms are moist with sweat, and you just can't even feel like you can talk. There's a huge lump in your throat. What the heck happened to that guy who was so confident 2 hours ago? Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, that is nervousness. And nervousness is a great thing. It means that you're living outside of your comfort zone, which is where all the fun happens. I want to tell you about a time that I lived outside of my comfort zone and how it affected me in my life. This story takes place in San Francisco. I was with my girlfriend, and we were looking for a new place to eat. And so we decided to look up on Yelp. And we found this very nicely reviewed French restaurant. And so we go there, we make the reservation, and we enter the restaurant, and immediately I'm taken aback by how sophisticated and romantic this place is. I remember it being very well lit. Not bright, not dark, but warm. It was very radiant, very inviting. It was a small little restaurant, maybe 5 tables on the bottom floor, 5 on the top. Very intimate. And so we get seated. And a little backstory on my girlfriend, she is Texan. And so all of the stereotypes that you can think of for Texan people go along with her. She says, y'all. She has conservative opinions on some things. I don't know what else is a Texan stereotype, but I'm sure she fits it. Anyway, the waiter comes to take our order. And he asks us for our wine order. And I know nothing about wine, and she knows nothing about wine. And so after a few, do y'all have, replied to by a swift no, we decided to point at the cheapest wine at the menu and order 2 glasses. And we decided to order this appetizer that we thought was something that we'd heard of before, so it was pretty safe. Completely wrong. we order it, and he knows that we're ordering something that we have no idea about. And so he explains to us in his French, je vous veux, vous j'avoue, je veux. You know? Yeah, we'll take 2 of those. Okay. And he knows that we still have no idea what he's saying, so he replies again, oh, je vous, you know this. Yeah, okay, we'll take it. And then we order our main meal, I order chicken, she is salmon. And we get our food, and it's just this amazing appetizer of bread infused with bacon. I'm not sure why he was so reluctant to give it to us. Maybe he was trying to hoard this for his French friends or something, but this was the most amazing bread I've had in my entire life. We get our main meal, and it's this chicken, this brown chicken with all these spices on it. I cut into it, and I take my first bite, and it's just the most tender chicken I've ever had in my entire life, and it's so flavorful. These flavors I never thought of, never even contemplated combining into just this, nothing I can describe beside absolute euphoria happening in my mouth. And it was so inspiring. Inspiration is found in the most unknown places. If we had never gone to this French restaurant in an unknown part of San Francisco, I don't know that I would have some of the same goals that I had today. Je suis un débutant. J'ai engagé l'apprenti. I am a beginner, but I am committed to learn. And if I didn't take this brief step outside of my comfort zone, I wouldn't have expanded my horizons in such ways. I was engrossed by the culture of these people who surely cater the parties in heaven. And every day since then, I have been committed to learning the language of French and the culture. It's so inspiring that this man, who I'm sure has no idea who I am, just inspired to change me so much. And now that you've heard about this, you may want to tap into maybe how can I get inspired? How can I go out there and live outside of my comfort zone? And I say it's rather simple, really. It's just a matter of committing. If you can dream something. It takes a person to say, I want to go parasailing, paragliding, parachuting, any type of para-ing. Maybe I want to live outside of the country for 10 days, 10 weeks, or 10 months. It takes a very special type of person, a very exceptional type of person to plan out that trip and then have milestones leading up to that trip. I say that we make excuses. Maybe I don't want to do it. Maybe it's not right for me right now. But these are just thinly veiled excuses saying, I don't want to be nervous. I don't want to feel uncomfortable. I want to be comfortable here and now. But I say being nervous is a great thing. Because being nervous means that we care about what we're doing. So care about your dreams, be who you want to be, commit yourself, live outside your comfort zone, and have fun. Mr. Toastmaster?